Hi, Gemini. What's going on? Okay, so I'm doing this spread. What are they not telling you? Because I feel like it's important that we all understand our twin flame connections better and we understand our twin flame journeys better, not just ours, but the people we are dealing with, our twin. Because we love our twin, right? We want our twin to be happy regardless if it's with us or not. We have unconditional love for our twin, or we should. That's the whole point of a twin flame connection. To separate and to heal and to come back together in a healthy union, okay? But I feel like a lot of times we get anxious and we get impatient because we don't know what's going on with our twin. Like our twin is not talking to us, or they're not sharing with us what's going on in their lives. So we feel like we're so disconnected from them, okay? But I feel like if we understood what was going on, we would have a lot easier time healing ourselves instead of worrying about them. So this is what inspired this spread, okay? So I'm going to do what they're not telling you, okay? Gemini, this is about your twin. This is going to be their headspace, their heart space, what's going on in their work environment, and what's going on at home, okay? If this does not resonate with you, please check your moon or rising sign and see if that resonates a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Geminis, let's see what's going on with your twin. So in their headspace, we have the three of wands in reverse. So I feel like they're turning their back on something in their head. I feel like your twin, Gemini, I feel like they were waiting for their ships to come in, but now they're feeling like it's never going to happen. Like they're like tired of waiting for the ships to come in. They're not looking forward to the future at all. They don't even see a future. They see nothing. They're really not hopeful at all about the future. They're feeling like, maybe they might have missed an opportunity with you. Like, the ships are never going to come in. It's never going to work out. So let's see what's going on in their heart space. Okay. So in their heart space, they have the Seven of Pentacles. So in their heart space, they're still being very patient though. I see that this is something that they have worked on for a very long time. And if you look here, you can see that their heart is looking at their head. Like this is their heart space, this is their head space, and I feel like their heart is like, hey, just wait and be patient, because the heart is really more important. I feel like the heart is telling them, Gemini, just to wait and be patient. Like your ships are going to come in, but the mind always plays tricks on us, right? So I feel like Gemini, your twin, is feeling like it's never going to happen. They're not looking forward to the future at all. But in their heart space, they're like, be patient. Just chill out. It's going to happen. Like you've worked hard for this. You planted seeds. Just wait for your harvest to come in. Just be patient. It's going to work. Like, and they're telling them in their heart is telling them like just to be patient and wait, like this is going to work out for you. But their head, they're just like, no, it's not going to work. So this is right there. You have a lot of confliction. You have a lot of confusion. Okay. So they're confused. Oh my God. They're like, their head and their heart are fighting, right? It kind of sounds like Gemini energy. Okay. But this is about your twin. All right. Okay. So, yeah, so I feel like they're being patient, but at the same time, they're like, man, what am I being patient for? This is not going to work. But their heart is like, just hold out. Everything's going to be fine. Like, just hang in there. In their work environment, they have the Strength. Okay, so I feel like this could be Gemini. Maybe your twin works in an environment where they have to like tame themselves. They have to like, in a work environment, I see that they are resisting temptation. They're maintaining their strength. Okay, they have a lot of courage. I'm not sure what your twin does. We're going to get some more clarity there. But they are maintaining their strength as far as work. I feel like maybe they have a job that they love. Okay, their job that they're really, really good at. And I feel like as far as work goes, they're maintaining that. They're keeping their poker face at work, if nowhere else. Like, they're very strong at work. They're very good at what they do. So I feel like that's helping out a lot. Okay, so yeah, let's see. We're going to clarify why they feel like, so in their headspace, we have the three of wands, and then we have the King of Cups. Exactly what I thought. They're feeling like, Gemini, that they missed this with you, that this is never going to happen. They're feeling like you don't love them anymore, or there's no love between you guys anymore. Like maybe the love is dead and they're not looking forward to it. I feel like Um, I feel like in their head, they're moving on in their head, right? They're definitely moving. They're definitely turning their back on their relationship in their head wise because they feel like there's no future in it. You know, they're not seeing a future in this. So in their heart they have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So their heart is really nudging them. I feel like this person is not the, you know, maybe this is someone who doesn't always follow their intuition or follow their heart, obviously, because they're not. Their heart, in their heart space, they're being patient and they want to work. They are wanting to put the effort in here. They're wanting to work on the relationship. They're wanting to put the work in. But I feel like they're not really sure. In their head, they're not sure. In their head, they're like, this is not going to work out. This is not going anywhere. But in their heart space, they're like, you know what? I'm going to be patient and I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep putting energy and effort towards this because I want this. And this is something that they really want to work hard on. And they're having patience. You know, in their heart, they have a lot of patience here and they're wanting to work. And I feel like they're very focused on this connection as well. So I feel like they want to work on it, but I feel like they're fighting with themselves. This is like an internal fight that they're having here. This is like, oh my gosh. But the heart always wins. Love conquers all. Okay, so just remember that. Like the heart usually wins the fight. Okay, yeah. So I feel like, okay, so clarifying that I have my contract cards in reverse. So I feel like at their job, I feel like they might be leaving a job. Or I feel like they might be like a contractor or something like that, and maybe their contract is up, like they finished their contract. Or this could be maybe they're an attorney, okay, or maybe they're getting a new job or they're getting a new contract, okay, they're getting a promotion. I feel like, so that's really good, Gemini, unless you don't want them to get that. But I feel like they're getting a promotion, they're finishing up a contract, they're getting you know, or they could be leaving their job as well because, you know, maybe they're just feeling like they're strong enough to work on their own. They want to be an entrepreneur now, all right? So I feel like in their job situation is going pretty well. They're finishing up their work, they're getting things done, they're meeting deadlines, okay? So this person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they're really good at what they do. All right, so that's really good. So in their home environment, it looks like they are very extremely unhappy at home. Extremely. And we have the Page of Swords clarifying this. I feel like in their home environment, they're dealing with a lot of immature communication. They could even be dealing with stalking, someone spying on them, because the page, this is scary. The Page of Swords is not a knight. They're not a king. They're a student. They're just learning how to use their sword. Okay. So basically they use him for recon. Like, you know, you're going to just watch out, you know, watch the fort or whatever. If someone comes, you call us, you know, because you don't know how to swing that thing. But this is in reverse. So I feel like this is someone who's very, very immature. I feel like you could either be dealing with someone who's spying on you, stalking you, this dealing with a lot of immaturity. Or I feel like too, okay, here we go. All right, another scenario I have here. I was going to say this. I feel like they're very unhappy in a home environment because they're not speaking to you. Like, I feel like they're wanting to speak to you, but they feel like they can't because they feel like the situation's not going anywhere, and why should they waste their time? But at the same time, in their heart space, they're like, I really want to work on this. So I feel like this shows you how confused they are. Even when they're at home, they're not happy because they're wanting to talk to you they're wanting to express their love. They're wanting to open up and be vulnerable. But I feel like their headspace is really controlling the situation right now and telling them like, this is not going to work out. Because we have the King of Cups here and then we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like they're wanting to open up. They're wanting to go back to a time where they could be vulnerable with you and they want to offer this cup of love to you. But I feel like their head is really running the show. Their mind is really playing tricks on them, Gemini, and this is keeping them from communicating. This is keeping them from stepping forward in love and expressing themselves and being vulnerable. Okay, and being like airy and lighthearted and just letting the situation flow and letting their love come out. I feel like they are really suffering at home. Maybe they can't sleep at night because they're really wanting to talk to you. They're not liking the fact that you guys are not talking, you know. Okay. So I hope this helps you better understand your twin, Gemini. Okay, please like and subscribe. Okay, thank you.